Hi there, I'm Carl Weatherell. I'm the Executive Director and CEO of the Canada Mining Innovation Council, and welcome to our Innovation in 5 series. Today, we are joined by Nancy Guay. Welcome, Nancy.
Welcome, Carl. Thank you for having me.
Nancy is the Vice President, Technical Service and Innovation at Agnico Eagle Mine. She's been in the industry for about 25 years. Nancy, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so that's a big question. I'm from Quebec City, so I have no history, no background in mining. My parents, my relative, nobody knows about the mining. I was looking to go in engineering after high school, so I look at different programs. My first idea was really chemical engineering. Then I was reading and I found that the mining engineering at Laval has the co-op program. So I said, why not try? So unfortunately for my parents, because they didn't know anything about mining, I jumped in the mining industry and I love it. So I stay there since that time, since university. I work in the mining. I work at different places. We travel, I should say, a lot of places with the family. My husband is a mining engineer as well, so I think that helps. So we went from Abitibi to South America, to Labrador City, to Australia, back Montreal, and then now for almost 8 years in Toronto. So that's almost our record in Toronto. So I did a lot of production on different base metal, gold, copper, iron ore as well. And then I went on the consultant side to work more on studies and project development. And now I'm back with Agnico Eagle as a VP Technical Services and Innovation, as you mentioned earlier.
Awesome. That's really cool. So mining wasn't in your family, but it is now because you forced it. Anyway, something else too. So you were recently recognized as one of the top women in mining in Canadian mining. So congratulations. Now, the industry widely acknowledges that diversity in general is an issue, and especially in this industry. Can you share your thoughts on how you were able to get where you are over the course of a decade and a half? VP Technical Service and Innovation, that's rare for somebody like you in the industry. Can you share your thoughts on how you got where you were, what enabled the journey, the key factors, that sort of thing?
I think the first thing is you have to like what you do. That's the basis. If you like it, you're gonna keep pushing and go through that. And the other thing, I think at the beginning, like I was the only woman like on the operation, and I stayed myself. Like I didn't try to adapt to the people. Like I am who I am. I'm talking the way I'm talking. I don't have to adjust to my environment. And I think people after a while recognize me as who I am and what I'm doing. So that helped me to go through all the steps. I like change. So I like to be motivated. And that's another factor who helped me a lot. Like, as I said before, we travel a lot because it was important for us to see different things, different way, different culture, how to do things. So that was, I think, one advantage on my side. The other thing is you have to make a plan, but I was very open. So if an opportunity happened, like it's not because I had the plan, like the plan can be changed. I can adapt to the plan and go to the next level. But I think the key is to be happy, to be motivated, and push, do what you like. And I think
I like what you said, to be yourself as well. Like you didn't change and adapt. It's this is who I am, take it or leave it.
But that's the way it is. Like I don't have to, So I think that was one of the key. And then people respect you. And I remember at the first time when I was on the floor, but I was with the operator on the flotation, I was looking at that. They like it because I was like me and I was like their daughter at one point, as older one. So, and then you connect and you arrive with facts, data, and numbers, and
and it works. Awesome. That's really cool. So you're now the VP of Technical Services and Innovation. So in terms of your journey and being a woman in the mining industry, how can innovation itself affect or drive more diversity and get more people like yourself into the industry? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, mining is a very traditional and conservative industry. Now, with everything about social impact, ESG, labor shortage, we need to change. We need to see a different way of mining, and this is quite difficult. Innovation is the key to go to the next level and the next step. So we have to push different projects. The cost structure are too high right now. The projects are very difficult to be made. Unfortunately, we cannot choose the location of our project as well. I cannot have a project close to a grid, a highway, and a big town and have everything. So all the new discovery are mainly due in remote areas. So that's bringing another big challenge. So we need to integrate new technology. The thing is, it's difficult to integrate new technology because there's a lot of change management associated with that. But the other thing is sometimes the technology are adapt to another sector, but to bring it to mining, as I said, when we are in remote area, we don't have all the specialized workforce there. And the other big challenge is underground, like communication is more difficult, supervision is more difficult, the logistics are there as well. So that brings us another challenge in terms of implementing new technology and innovation. When we are talking about implementing innovation, we need to adapt the technology to our mine site, and that takes all of our time. So in terms of operator and miner, I think that takes all of our site to find a way to adjust to the new technology. And we don't have too much time to think about the future and spend time to develop the new technology that are not ready. So for us, our big challenge, I think, if we want to be successful, is take those technology that are there and find a way to do all the change management that is required to reduce our cost structure and be more efficient.
Awesome. That's really good. I love that answer, Nancy. It was brilliant. So if you were going to talk to a new mining engineer or chemical engineer or processing engineer, a young woman who's interested in getting in the industry, is there any one piece of advice you would give them?
It's amazing. There's a lot of challenge. And when we think about mining, sometimes we just think about mining, but there's everything because, as I said, we are in remote area. We have to touch electricity, mechanical engineering, civil engineering. We're doing a lot of geotech, environmental. We need biologists. So it's touching everything from scratch to the enclosure. So we need a lot of people in water management. How are we going to do so? I think a lot of skills are required, and there's a lot of opportunity and a lot of challenge because everything has to be developed and improved.
And it sounds, based on your reaction, that you're having a ball and you absolutely love it. So that enthusiasm will certainly come across. Did you have any closing thoughts before we end this little chat?
No, I just want to say that for me, and I think for us, CMIC is very important. As I mentioned briefly, it's hard to do all the change management and implement new technology on the mine side, but the future is to look at new technology like SMR. And SMR is I shouldn't use all the abbreviation, but those nuclear technology for electricity, we need to push that. We need to push to the mechanical cutting, like there's tunneling that it's done since ever in the civil industry. So we need help to work with suppliers, to work with other people, other mining company together, so we can have those technology ready faster to be deployed in our operation.
Awesome, great, thank you, Nat. This is an awesome conversation. We could probably go on for days, but as we say, it's Innovation in 5. So thank you very much for your time. It was great having this chat. Looking forward to more of these. For those of you that have seen this video, stay tuned for the next in the series. And if you have any interest in connecting with Nancy, please contact CMIC and we'll see what we can do for you. Thanks very much and have a great day.
Thank you, Carl.